Hello, Anindya ji. How are you?
Amazing, sir. Amazing. How are you?
I'm not bad. I'm today not well.
Yeah,
Uh,
it seems so. It seems so. What happened? You got.
just some fever and viral.
Mm,
Just
you.
recently, I come back and take injection from doctor.
Mm, what injection did doctor give you?
Maybe I didn't ask to doctor which are injection, but my fever was 102 or 103. That's why
Okay. Okay.
advised to.
You could have taken rest, Sudhirji, today.
But it's okay. For 15-20 minutes, it's okay. I think it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but rest was required anyway. Good to see you. I like your spirit, and I hope you get well soon.
Yeah, thank you.
And I would ask you a very pertinent question of this time. That generally, do you think uh, people like us who are getting, even I got fever for last week, I had got fever and I got well also. And then I realized that I had missed my second dose of vaccine, which was due
Okay.
on 2nd of December, which means I was not really responsible at that point of time. I didn't act responsibly. And I thought, no, chalo dekha jayega in turn. But I completed my second dose yesterday,
Good.
and I made it a point also that I did my RT-PCR done one more time
Okay.
to confirm that everything is okay. And by Almighty's grace, everything seems to be okay.
Very
So
good.
my question to you is, do you think at times there are responsibility lapses on our part,
Yes,
and
of course.
do we
Yes, of
become
course.
casual? Do we become casual also?
Yes, of course. Because my mother forced me, and then after I stand up and go to hospital,
Ah,
and
okay,
because I just take one paracetamol only, and that's it.
okay. You took one paracetamol because that is something that you have done in the past, right?
Yes, I took one paracetamol,
Right. Today
but
we'll do a quick exercise. Yeah, but sorry. Yeah.
result was not good. So that's
Okay.
why mummy forced me, and I go to hospital, and
I had to go to hospital, right?
I had to go to hospital and
Okay.
took injection.
So let me frame it back to you. Yes, I was not feeling well, but it was my mother who insisted me that I go and visit a doctor.
Okay.
I tried with a paracetamol initially, but the results were not very encouraging. As a result of which, I had no other resort other than to visit the doctor. So now, whichever I have said, I am again saying it in a different way. This was one way of saying it. Now, the second way could be in a simpler manner, making it a little shorter. I have not been feeling well. I took I took a medicine, a general common medicine paracetamol, but it didn't work in my favor. And my mother insisted me very strongly that I go and visit a doctor. And I did that. Finish. So there are many ways of expressing things. I think one of the biggest challenge that you face, Sudhirji, now that we have done at least 5, 6 sessions,
Yes.
I think your focus area, once you get a little better today, I don't want you to rake your brains for this. Just remind me once again. I think I will also write it down that you have to start speaking more about
Okay.
past tense, Sudhirji.
Okay.
I'm writing it down. Mr. Sudhir Kumar Shukla. Focus on past tense. Yeah, I generally do it for my learners who I care for. Because I have seen one thing that you speak very confidently, actually. But the issue is, टेंसेस की थोड़ी घंटी बजती है. No problem.
Yes, of course.
And that is okay. And I hope you don't mind. मैं मजाक भी कर लेता हूँ आपके साथ
No, no,
कभी
it's
कभार.
okay. It's okay. You have the totally right.
Yeah, because you are such a loving person. Uh, पूछना चाहिए था आपसे, but anyway. And thank you for taking it in very good spirit. Because I generally cannot be very serious and speak someone. I have that element of humor which I bring into my class. Try to. So let's try one thing, Sudhirji. Whatever the time is left behind, I mean, you can narrate possibly how did the market in your language, how did the how did the stock market, how did the Sensex behave in the past 2 3 days? Can you please share if you have been tracking for a while?
Yes, of course. Why? I am regularly I am regularly tracking the Sensex
Yes, I'm regularly tracking. Very good. Yeah.
as well as tracking Dow future also,
Oh.
Dow Jones also, because it will impact tomorrow, right? If today Dow future are down, or maybe early morning Shanghai Nifty SGX,
Mhm.
so it will be just give me some idea to how to our market will be go for particular day or not.
Mm.
Because last week, Monday to Friday, I can say in the past 2 or 3 days, the global market was very weak. So that's
Okay.
why the reason behind is that the FII and the foreign portfolio, they are sorting their position. They are selling their position, and not much
They are
there.
they are sorting their positions, or they were sorting their positions.
Sorry, they were sorry,
Yes, very good. They were sorting their positions.
they were sorting their position, and our DIs, our local DIs,
Mhm.
they are
Who are
not able to.
DIs?
DIs means I can say direct
Mm.
institutional means
Mhm.
you can say LIC, you can say mutual fund.
Okay,
So
okay. Our DIs are, yeah, you were saying something. Our DIs?
DIs, our DIs.
Mm-hmm.
So they are not just buying as much as FI were selling. So that's why demand and supply doesn't match, and maximum selling pressure on the market. So that's why the
Doesn't
Nifty
match, didn't match,
did match,
did not match. I mean, didn't match.
didn't match. Okay,
Does not, will not come here. Didn't match.
didn't match.
Or alternatively, you could have said whatever the institutes, DI institutes were buying at vis-a-vis
Vis-a-vis.
what vis-a-vis what Dow were selling.
Okay. We can use simultaneously or
No, not
vis-a-vis.
at this moment. You can vis-a-vis. I mean,
Vis-a-vis. Okay.
vis-a-vis. I'll write that.
Or opposite direction, right?
Yeah, you don't say opposite because it will not sound very good. You can say
Okay.
whatever the our DIs were buying
Okay.
vis-a-vis what Dow were selling.
Vis-a-vis.
Huh. So if we don't say vis-a-vis, we S is silent. So vis-a-vis. Okay.
Vis-a-vis. Okay.
Okay. Whatever they were buying, direct institutes were buying vis-a-vis what Dow were selling.
So that's why. Yes. Sorry.
That
Sorry.
was so, no, it's okay. There was an imbalance, you can say.
Okay. Right. Uh, Maybe you are aware. our economy cycle. There was one rule in our economy chapter, demand and supply rule. And demand and supply rule is directly connected with stock market.
Is connected.
It's connected directly to stock market. If
Mhm.
demand is high and supply is less, so definitely market goes up.
Okay, okay,
So,
wonderful.
but I think so. It is temporary issue.
Okay,
As a long run, I can see the market will turn around because we are waiting for budget. Once budget get announced, all the picture
okay.
are clear.
Hmm.
So
All the
there were
picture are clear or will get clear.
all the picture will get clear. All the
Okay,
picture will get clear, and there was no any issue. But but I'm worried about few retail investor because I got some calls, my colleagues and my friends. They are not very too much familiar with picking the stocks, so they
Mhm.
are just scared because every retail investor should don't have the courage to hold their position for
Mhm.
the long term. In
Okay.
there, in there was one quote I didn't remember that.
Mhm.
The maybe you are aware or you can correct me. The stock market is impatience person to patience persons get money transfer like that. Uh,
I didn't
uh,
get this. I have to
uh,
look for it. Maybe
I
could,
can
could you could
I
you could
can
you
see
come again?
I can say
The stock market. You said stock market is for something. You said impatience or something.
impatience means patience means dheeraj, right? Dheeraj,
Mhm.
dhairywan.
Can you say that
Market,
in Hindi?
हाँ,
Whichever you said in English.
यस मार्केट जो है वो एक्चुअली में लॉन्ग टर्म में क्या होता है कि जो धैर्यवान लोगों जो जो अधीरज होते हैं, अधीरज को अपन नॉट पेशेंस, राइट, नॉट पेशेंट पर्सन,
Impatient.
इम्पेशेंस पर्सन से वो जो धीरजवान पर्सन है उनके अकाउंट में मनी ट्रांसफर हो जाता है लॉन्ग टर्म में. आई
I'll
एम
tell
ट्राइंग
you.
टू.
I have understood. I have understood. What you can say is that uh, general generally it has been observed.
ओके.
Generally, it has been observed
ओके.
that the Sensex market is friendlier with people with patience, people with patience,
राइट.
not with people who rushes in their investment decisions, or not with impatient people.
राइट.
Also, the
सो
market, yeah, the general, yes, yeah, yeah. Please go on, sir. Go on.
So definitely in future, I think so market will go up, not down from 50 or 20, because when the Sensex started 100 of points and now today is 60,000 point, right?
Okay.
So definitely it will go up, but if we can survive as long as 20 or 25 years, so definitely we can achieve our goals. But some people are they are coming and they are just buying a few penny stock and they just assuming we done and we stock was not go to our buying price, right? So this math it will not happen, right? We are not buying a stock, we are buying a business. So first we have to understand first we have to understand we have buy the some business, right? Sorry for
Right.
asking you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
This right is not going away, huh? Sudhir ji? Okay.
And because when I started my journey around
Mhm.
10 to 12 years ago, so I'm also behaving like this. I'm just checking on daily basis. If I buy some stock in 100, if I buy some stock of 100 rupees, so I will check where is the ghost price. If stock goes down for 10 rupees, 90 rupees, so my heartbeat was high. how can I handle? But at the time today's situation, but I am clear. The fundamental stock is clear, and there was no any harm, and the promoter is good. So I just take chill. Market goes up or down, doesn't care.
Do you follow a gentleman by the name Saurav Mukherjee?
Saurabh Mukherjee, yes.
He's an amazing guy. I have been listening to him. He has written two books, Sudhirji.
But
And
I didn't read any book. But when I watch their videos and their way of ideas and how they are picking up stocks. So and which formula they are using, just value investing. So it will really inspire to me, because they are just choosing 10 or 15 stock, and they are creating as a multi-bagger stocks.
they are saying they are consistent performers, right?
Right. And that's why, because in our industry, if you are consistent performer, so definitely you will create a very good wealth in future time.
And he has got a logic for that also. How the
Yes,
money is being reinvested
right.
from the profits, and be it Bata's, be it, and he has named few companies specifically.
Asian
Uh,
Paint,
Asian Paints, right? And there is a company, Relaxo,
Relaxo. The
right?
last the last 10 years, CAGR is 40%. You can assume.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
You
And
can,
he has given a logic that what they he was discussing a case study about Titan, Tanishq. I think you have seen that also. Uh,
so I
I
think so.
have
You are very closely monitoring all this market,
not
right?
really, not really actually, but I have been watching Sauravji's videos for a while.
So are you investor or a trader?
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, none of that. None of that, Sudhirji. What
But
I'm
you can start apply on IPO, because last year and last day and before a year, there are a lot of there were lots of IPO are going on, right? And few IPOs are multi-bagger stocks, turn into
okay.
multi-bagger stocks. So you can apply in IPO. IPO is
Okay.
not very high risk if you don't know about anything, but we just check what is the gray market premium, and we can just check what is the subscription data of a DI or a HNI. So
Okay.